Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. We got some more old cars that haven't been used for a while. The Carbon is there. It's going to be our first vehicle. We have been bullied. I don't quite know why. There's not really much we can do on this star grid because it's walled in, pretty much. That's what it is. This circuit, I think, looks like it is a relatively fast but quite narrow in places track. We'll see how this one pans out. Oh, this is going to be a mess. I can see the plan. I can also see there's a small problem with the plan here, and that problem is that Gliska's the other side of the roadblock. I mean, the plan didn't work. It fell apart quite quickly in all of that. Oh, somebody's pinged off a wall, and well, we got away. We've got through all of the mess. That's the bit that matters for me, at least. Oh, we're going to end up out very wide through all of that. It's fine. Okay, let's get into the draft. Let's see how we can negotiate this section. There's a quick chicane to deal with, and it's going to catch some people out, I think, with a load of slipstream. Now comes the twisty hairpins. We could go on the brakes nice and early. We'll give Longbow a little help into the corner there. I do not want to be on the outside here. This is a really steep section. I mean, you can see Bumpy's in trouble. Danger Man also very nearly into the side of us. Oh, we're going to get pushed. Don't end up in the back of Bumpy's car. And I think this would be the run to the line now, maybe. Oh, there's a chicane coming up. Oh, Longbow has launched it. There is a chicane. Now is the run to the line. Okay, so fairly straightforward lap. Fairly simple lap around here, but some interesting elevation changes and some chicanes. You're going to have to really, really watch out for those curbing blocks on, because they will get you in trouble. And, oh, Blakey almost over the wall. Blakey does well to keep that on the circuit. It's on the first, the first real flying lap. You don't know quite how much speed the car is going to be taking in the slipstream, so it's really easy to misjudge those braking point and get yourself in all sorts of trouble. Both me and Joe actually carried loads of speed up that section. 3 wide into this hairpin is asking for trouble. Actually quite neatly done from everybody. I'm not going to have anywhere to go there. I'm going to settle for just be a little slower on the way into that corner and settle the car sooner, and we can get faster on the way out. Joe chucked it in with a load of speed and got a load of oversteer, and it didn't quite work. I'm not going to be involved in that shenanigans there. Ewan is going to have a death on the curb. I think there's stop sticks out there. Or maybe Gliska was waiting for having pushed that, I don't know. Who knows? We're in 4th at the end of the second lap. We're going to have a look at the inside at turn 1. There are some pretty good overtaking spots around this track to try and get these passes done, which is always nice. It does look a bit ominously grey. I feel like rain would be quite the challenge. Is Ninetales going for a sneak? Okay, Ninetales is going for a sneaky line, but it's not a quicker line. I like the creativity. I think that the thought was maybe going up there you could take a straighter shot through a corner and carry more speed. I definitely like the creativity. Oh, Impega's gone for a spin, but it didn't work. You're not going to know until you try, though. I would never have even thought that. That's the difference. I would never have thought to look up there for the for potential speed. We've got the catch-up absolutely murders this car. Through the chicane we go. It's all right when you're out on your own and not trying to go 2 and 3 wide. What side is Impega going to go? That side. We can hopefully he'll duck into line now. So it's quite a long run to the finish line. It's not so long that we could get sort of a secondary slipstream. If we get beaten off of the chicane, we're not going to have time to fight back necessarily, but you're definitely going to want some slipstream or be a long way clear by the time we come to this final lap. We will have to wait and see how things go. The real trick is going to be, let's not get oversteer with this car. It's been catching out a few people. Is anyone going to dive? Maybe. We'll just hug the inside. I've overshot the corner a little bit. Yeah. It's really tempting to try and be flat through there, but it just doesn't work. The speed, the elevation change, the bumps, the camber, all of that stuff that goes on through that corner, just flat out isn't going to work. Even for the leader with all the catch-up slowing you down, it's just not going to work. So better to be a little cautious and keep the car facing the right direction. We've got a great run. We've got nowhere to go with it. Oh, did not mean to end up almost cutting across the nose of Danger Man there. As we were sort of hooked in the back of Impega's car. Oh no, Joe's around. There's so many cars trying to fit in a little space there. Oh, why did my car suddenly snap a little sideways? That's really weird. Yeah, this is getting very busy. So this track is very quick when you're on your own, but when you're racing with other cars and you're having to, you know... Oh no! There's a sticky out bit of a guardrail. And I have to wait and spin. Yeah, okay. It was ambitious going side by side there, I will admit. I thought we'd be okay. I thought we'd get away, but that you can't brush. You can't even slightly brush the wall there because the guardrail will snag you. I apologise, Everlate. That one was. I was just a little bit too greedy and didn't realise the guardrail was going to kill us. As I was saying before it all went wrong, this circuit is very quick, and if you're on your own, you can be very fast around this circuit, and you can't when you're in traffic. You lose a lot of time at this circuit when you're in traffic, so we'll probably catch back up to the lead group in a couple of laps. I mean, we need to. We don't have very long to go. But they're 3 wide in a lot of corners. You are not going to be able to carry much speed. We're 12th and we're not that far back. So this is going to be a manic end to the race, I think. Oh, Ninetales has gone over. There's a lot of cars in strife. Well, we're now in 9th, so... It was a big group of cars. It was always liable to come undone at some point. Oh, but let's not get carried away, because I was running around at the front with catch up and not dealing with slipstream, and that does also changes the circuit, changes your braking points, because now we brake. Oh, brakes aren't as powerful. We're just apparently magneted to level 8's car at the moment. Not what we want. Not what we want at all. Let's not overshoot down there. Okay, we're in the draft, I think. Oh no, no, level 8 got it, and we didn't really. Although we will probably, hopefully, be back in the draft after this chicane. Oh, wait, there. Nope, never mind. Joe just about keeps it on the track. These cars, once they start making contact, it's actually really difficult to pull them apart. It's not helpful. I've seen that a few times. I've experienced it a few times in this race as well. So we're going to have to be careful with that one. Oh, I did back out of that one. It might have been a little too late, unfortunately. Just enough to tag the back of Impega's car. Didn't go for a full spin. Gliska's got launched. Not sure who was involved in that one. Oh, that was brave from Impega to try and make that one stick. It did work at least. Joe's to the outside. We are to the inside. Oh dear. Having our own battle and just couldn't quite pull it up in time on that one. Lombo was taking a really tight line in the hairpin. Oh, and then also gets dragged into the back of Impega's car. Oh, I misjudged that one. I'm annoyed with myself on that. I should have done better. I just misjudged the speed of Impega's vehicle. And then I couldn't get moving. I was actually just sat waiting to go, but cars were not expecting to find vehicles suddenly parked across the road there, which is understandable. It's, yeah, okay. Now it's, yeah, it was silly by me. Oh, why did Impega get fired across the circuit? I'm not 100% sure. I think there might have been a sticking out part of wall, maybe. It's the only thing that could explain why it suddenly violently shot across the track. We'll have to wait and see. Oh god, Lombo's a lot closer than I realised there. We're out of shape all the way. We're out of shape on the way in there. We're going to be out of shape on the way out of there. Do you want to go side by side through this section? No, not really. We're better off not being side by side, actually, because then we can carry way more speed and catch up to the cars ahead. We've got a really good run through that hairpin. Gliska's had a huge twist. Everything is bobbling so much coming off of that section. It's really easy though to try and take that such a tight line for those corners, and if a car has a really good run behind you, really easy to inadvertently get spun because the car behind might not be able to stop in time. We've got a really good run. There's going to be a little bit of a closing gap there, but we sneak it through. Longboy's going to try and follow us. We're on to the final lap of the race now. Can we catch Ewan and Danger Man for the lead of this one? We are safe to sweep down. They are fighting side by side. We're going to be into the slipstream. It's whether someone is going to make a mistake, whether the cars behind are going to get involved. Who's going to be in the right place at the right time for this? I don't know. See, I've got loads of speed going through here, but where do we go with it? You wouldn't clip the wall, and we are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, that was asking for trouble. It was the tiniest little clip on the wall for Ewan, but we were already like full commitment. So I can't, once again, can't make a car suddenly vanish, can't make a car suddenly disappear. When you're already committed to the corner like that, is possible for trouble. We're going to try and get a good run on the exit here. Focus on getting that run for the 4th position, which we do. Gliska takes victory. We should cross the line in 4th. Yeah, just wrong place, wrong time for me. And the cars behind have got nowhere to go in all of that. It's such a fast corner. If something goes wrong, then yeah, just going to be in the accident. It's a challenging circuit, that much is for sure. That is a nasty circuit. It's a good fun challenge. I like this challenge. That's yeah, certainly not easy to race around. I'm happy with, relatively happy with what it could have been worse. What was the finishing order in the end of that one? Yeah, Gliska took victory. I think Dangerman just beat Blakey across the line. Curious, they were very close together. It was Dangerman ahead of Blakey. Fastest lap, we went to Stevie at the end of that one. For our second race around here, we have got the Roosevelt, a vehicle that I don't think we've raced, not for a very, very long time. We've probably raced it once, but not raced this for a very, very long time. Should be quite good fun. That's the hope, at least. It's been fairly manic first race, so presumably it will be fairly manic second time around here. Orange cars lead the way. This is what you want. Team Orange 1-2. I was trying to figure out whether it looks like it's going to rain or not. I think these might not... Oh, dear. These probably won't be the worst affected thing if it does rain. It's not exactly like they're all that quick. But who knows? Uh-oh. Lado's been spun around. Lado's been put back facing the right way again. What's the rear end grip like? Not bad. Not bad. This is a very big group of cars. Oh, and that's a bad time. That was I didn't even think there was any contact. It's just, I guess there must have been a little bit of contact, just enough to activate the good old GTA collisions, and it's got pinged across the track. Unlucky for Angus. Oh no! Once the fronts and rears are connected, you're just no one's steering anywhere, and you're in trouble. As long as I'm not going to back out of that one, we will not fight that side by side. Not on lap 1. Let's focus on trying to not lose too much time. We'll get a good run down here, and that will put us up a position. I mean, you can see the lead group of cars. Everyone's all still together, so yeah, we're in 10th or whatever, but not that far down. And there is going to be opportunities in this race. We saw catch-up is effective. This track in general is likely to cause some trouble for vehicles. We should be flat through here, no problem this time around. We're going to get a really good run, but I don't... Oh! See, I wanted to sit and bide my time, and I think I caught Longbow out a little bit, because I'm having to sit and bide my time on the way in, because I want to get the good exit and try and get the pass done before we get to the hairpin. That's what I was going for, but of course, you can't really communicate with the other cars. Oh, that's a two-wheel moment for the vehicle ahead of us. We're going to jump on the brakes down here now. Let's not run out too wide. Let's see if we can get in the slipstream. Oh, Gliska nearly got in a bad place there. Got away with it though. We are up to the lead group. I think why catch-up is so effective around here. Not only is there lots of flat out, lots of straights, but the chicanes, when you're in a group, you have to be so much slower than when you're on your own. It's just like a natural catch-up mechanic goes on. It's now going to be 2x2 lanes, and we're just going to have to sit. There's nowhere else to go. We've got nowhere we can put our cars, so we're going to have to just bide our time through all of this. If we can get a good exit here, we might be able to get the move completed against Joe, but this is then assuming that someone doesn't move across and take the gap that we were trying to put our car into. Still side by side. We get a great run on the exit. Level 8's going to lose all the positions. We're going to have to go side by side a little bit down here. Gliska, oh, gets a little bit of lag. Pings up into third. There's not going to be any space to go. Joe wants to look around the outside there. You're going to run out of road pretty quickly doing that one, although then we get stuck with the cars ahead. Oh, It's fine. It's side by side between the two red machines there. I'm happy to take a tight line on the way in here. Can we get a good line on the exit? Yes, if we can get in the slipstream of somebody. This has got a great run, but nowhere to go with it. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, now we're going to lose all of our momentum off of that one. Okay, well, it's unfortunately not quite gone so well for us there. Right, back into the draft we go. It is really difficult to make up places here. It's really difficult to just, get the overtake completed. Angus was going to be a little bit cautious in there, and then everyone is just turning up with huge amounts of speed. All of a sudden, we're going to be around the outside. That's going to put us in... every corner, you're on the inside for one corner, but you're on the outside for the next, and it just is constantly evening itself out. I think we might have got past Impega here. We gave Lado a little bit of a push. Oh, there's going to be a great run for the purple car. That is going to get through. Oh, not it. We're going to just... Oh, Blakey. Poor Joe has been spun left and right through there. Blakey's actually going to make that one work. We kind of made it work in that we got stacked up on the outside, but enough cars were going there with enough force, we kind of just pushed through. But that ended up with Joe being pinballed around in the middle of the track, which is never a fun place to be. But there's nothing you can do if you are spun at that point. Oh, okay, you can climb over these cars. Let's not do that again. Let's try and avoid that one, if at all possible. Oh, level 8's had a big moment on the curbs. Oh, just got that. I thought that was going to be me missing the checkpoint. I really thought that was going to be me missing the checkpoint. No! The force of physics. We're fine. We're alive. Everyone survived that one. I guess we've caught back up. Just to the inside at turn 1. Oh, come on. Get in the draft. Get in the draft. Get in the draft to somebody, please. It's not going to be enough. You're not going to get in the draft just yet. Because, again, it's going to be there with one corner on the inside. The next we're on the outside. Oh, this one here we're going to be on the outside at a really wonky angle. Ninetales is still trying to make that alternate line work. I applaud the effort. We've got so much speed going on down there. This is a recipe for disaster. I mean, we've got the lead 8 cars are all together. Oh, we got stacked up at the hairpin a little bit. Blakey, almost fell over. I like, again, it's the trying to find an alternate line. Cars, you would turn up with 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm sorry, Longbow. It's just, again, we're already committed and can't avoid somebody else's unfortunate accident, but we can't predict every time someone's going to end up in a spot of bother. So yeah, sometimes, there's a falling over danger man, I think, up ahead. Okay, we've come out of all of this. I mean, we're still not too far away from the lead with a couple of laps to go. Got such a huge toe down towards this first corner. I didn't know where to brake because I've never been going that fast in this Roosevelt. Ninetales leads. Lado is second, I believe. It is Lado. He's up in second in this one. We will sit and follow Gliska. Ewan will have to fall back into line at some point here. I don't want to be on the outside though, because that's where you can brush the wall and get in trouble. And Gliska, Ewan is keen on giving us the hurry up. Lado gets unlucky. Gets a little too much of a bump draft from Gliska and gets turned into the wall. We are to second now. Ninetales is on their own a little bit at the front, so catch-up is going to bring us back towards that red car. Of course, because Ninetales is on their own, they're not being compromised in the chicanes. It's not like there's a battle going on where you are compromised. It just will be slower down the straight because of the catch-up. Now, I'm happy to let Ewan go here. There's no reason to fight that, and there's no reason to be slow through that section, because on the exit we can get the slipstream, and then we can hopefully do the sort of piggyback slipstream up to Ninetales, which we do. There goes Impega to the inside. Danger Man is here as well. It's 5 cars for the lead into turn 1. We've got away with it. That gap is never going to exist. Don't make it 3 wide unnecessarily. And at this point now, you're going to struggle to have time. Now you're going to really struggle to have time to catch up from even small mistakes. Big mistakes yet, you're done for. Even little mistakes though, it's going to be difficult to catch up from. Oh, 3 wide through there is dangerous. We've got so much speed though on the exit. Ninetales is going to make it 4 wide. This does not fit down here. Thankfully, Ewan's bump on Impega actually cleared a lovely little space for me to put my car. Danger Man was very wise and backed out of that one early. Just avoid the massive mess that was about to happen. We did make it through. Amazingly, somehow, in all of that, we did make it through, which I was not expecting us to, but there we go. Up towards the chicane we head, side by side through the chicane, and out the other side. Now, we do that on the final lap. I'm pretty sure someone further back is just going to get a slipstream on us. And that would be the end of it. Yeah, here they come. Oh, bloody hell, there's a lot of cars out here. Oh, the whole pack's here. It's going to be everybody for the lead of the race. 4 wide into turn 1 we go with the Roosevelt. I mean, the track is literally 4 Roosevelts wide, and we used basically all of it with me in the middle. I was the slowest, though, through turn 1, so we kind of weren't too involved in that. Now it's 4 wide through the next chicane. Ewan is going to have to back out of that one. Just can't keep up that sort of speed there. I'm going to have to sort of sit and follow a little bit. We get a great run through the middle. Uh-oh. We were assisted. We were pushed into that great run by somebody. I don't actually know who gave us all that momentum. Down the hill we drop, oversteer from all sorts of vehicles going on here. We get to the inside. Oh, Ewan gives us some assistance through there. Oh, Ewan gives us some assistance, gets bumped with Danger Man. It's 3 wide behind. We've got a good position for the run to the line here if we don't get clobbered by a Ewan. Everyone is scrambling for a bit of slipstream here. Impega's got across to try and block Ewan. I've got nothing. No one's got any slipstream. All the slipstream run died because we were so busy squabbling. It is a classic. So busy fighting, no one could find any room to get a draft. So basically, we end up pushing Ewan pretty much pushed Impega across the line, and I think I pushed Ninetails in the end. And there we go. That was madness. 1st to 9th were covered by a 2.5 seconds. Longbow gets fastest lap. It got all very, very sketchy towards the end of that one. Good fun. It was an entertaining race. The Roosevelt itself was a bit iffy. The contact was sketchy as anything with this car, but the race itself was highly entertaining. Well, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to Scotty for building this wonderful, challenging track. That, though, is going to be it for today. Until next time, goodbye.